You know, every time you speak about this, I see your heart. And the reason why I'm saying that is, for those of us that know you, is I believe that standing as a mother, there are things that you have seen that you do not want your children to experience.
By the grace of God, yes.
Now, what is it like to be a mom of 3 girls that are not teenagers but are older? How do you manage issues with them, conversations with them, ministry with them? How do you do it?
By the grace of God. There's, what people see in me today, God put...
By the way, I know you don't just have 3 girls, but I mean, those are your primary, concern or what we need to be talking about. Yeah, go ahead.
Whatever virtue that people see in me today, God himself put them there for his own glory and for the benefits, not only for my children's benefit, but for the benefits of many. With my children, the first thing that they could see in me is, my mommy loves me.
Wow.
My mommy loves me. And no matter what, mom is there, no matter what. Then my availability. My availability since they were born, since they knew me as their mother. By the mercies of God, by the grace of God, I'm always there with them. Amen. I decided to, when my late husband advised me, I was an admin officer with the British Library in West End at the time. Wow. I had to call it off. I said, well, I would rather, we would rather manage one's salary than to see my children suffering. Because once I turn my back from the childminder, I have no idea what this woman will do to my children. There was a time I dropped when I was going to work. I had to drop Sarah and Joel, and Sarah will be crying as if, hey, something will happen to her once I go. Wow. I saw that fear and the dread in her to enter the minder's house. I said, my God, something is not right here. I better cancel my job. So I resigned. And since then, I've been at home. I raised up my children with the help of God. Because the Bible says that, look, except God
build a house.
Build the house.
Yes, those who build
the laborers, they're wasting their time.
That's true.
Except God watches over the city. Yes. The security men, they work but in vain. So with the help of God, I raised my children. So they know about mommy's love for them. They know that my mom is always available. Okay. No matter, at any time, be it in their school, whether either the school can call me or they can call me for anything, I'm there. Then the type of communication that exists between, they tell mom everything.
Wow.
They tell mom everything, and I say, God, help me. What I have gone through, none of my children should go through them.
But how will we be able to establish that, Pastor Margaret? And the reason why I'm still asking that, wow, we haven't got much time to even go into that. I know that it's, sorry to say, not in a bad way. I know you're from a deeper life background, okay? And having girls that, sometimes it's like a bit difficult, because from that kind of, if I say culture, you don't discuss certain things, you don't,
So I want to correct you there. Okay. I'm not from a deeper life background. I am from the Word of God background. I'm from Jesus' background. All right. The Word of God. By the grace of God, for some years. So by the grace of God,
based on the word.
I plant the Word of God. Right. Jesus is planted in my children. The Word of God is planted in my children. By the grace of God, certain knowledge with wisdom is planted into my children by God himself. By God himself, which I give God absolute praise for.
Amen.
Today.
I mean, I must say, you when you stand among them, you stand tall, you stand as a proud mom, and I need to commend you.
Glory be to God.
By the grace of God, I know that the Lord will continue to keep them.
Amen.
But I admire the relationship that you have with them.
Glory
and
be to God.
I know that what you share with us on a daily basis, or from time time that you come here, it's not just by just from the pulpit, but it's something that you live. And I've always said this, that if you're looking for somebody to mentor you as a young woman, as a single mother, Pastor Margaret is one of those people that I can personally commend, because she's an older sister to me, but I admire her life as a mother and as a woman of God, and I know that, you know, she's somebody that you can connect with. Even if you have issues, she's a very practical person that will say, wow, this is not right, but let's see how we can correct things and help you. And she won't be taking you away from your church or from your family, but she will be helping you as an individual so that your life can be better and you can enjoy. But don't forget the conference that's coming up on the 11th of July at the Tholo Lodge Community Center. You've heard the topics that will be discussed there, and it's a free event, and Pastor Margaret will be hosting it, and she will be looking forward to seeing you. Until next week, thank you so much for joining us, Pastor Margaret. It's always a pleasure to have you here. You're looking beautiful all the time.
Just like you.
Oh my God. Have a wonderful week. Until then, God bless you. Bye-bye.